welcome to Haut Beyleron. Well, we are getting close to 30 episodes, so decided to make a couple of changes on our game. As you can see, we got quite a bit of extra cash from the last episode, and the reason for that is I sold some of the equipment that we had that was just sitting around. As you recall, we had a trailer that was being pulled by that truck or ute. So we sold it, the in-game trailer that normally gets pulled behind this sort of like your utes. We had that blue planter, we got rid of it, and we also got rid of our class tractor, which was there as well. We got rid of that. We bought this Depco. Well, that wasn't really we bought it, we simply swapped it, and we bought this John Deere tractor, which both of these were in used machinery, used vehicles from the shop. So we got them, and we've got some extra cash, and hopefully with that extra cash we can get ourselves some animals today. The chaser trailer or chaser bean trailer is simply a swap. Actually, I think I got about $10,000 cheaper than the one that we had. So yeah, that's where we are. So let's get into it. Now, completely wrong, obviously. It is not today that we're going to be doing olives. It's next month. I forgot that I changed. That's what happens. I forgot that I changed to 2 days, and because I changed to 2 days, when I slept, I'm, expected that I'm in October now, but still in September. So that kind of threw things off a little bit. I'm thinking, oh, I have to do olives, and then I'm looking at everything, and I'm like, why don't I need to do olives yet? And then it's like, hang on a little bit, you are now playing 2 days per season, so you don't. Am I even doing anything as far as? Yes, it's cleaning it up. That's good. Yeah. So I know I said we're going to do olives, but yeah, olives is going to be next month, which will be after we sleep once more. So we'll take care of making sure that our fields are properly fertilized, and then we will come back to it and make sure that our animals are okay. I haven't really looked at our sheep, but then again, I haven't really sort of played around on this map too much, so it's very easy for the animals to still have the food that I gave to them on probably 2 episodes ago. I think I need to sort of start speeding things up a little bit, because it's kind of becoming too many episodes on the same month, and yeah. It can become a little bit boring for you to sit and watch me just do exactly the same thing over and over and over again. We do have our bakery going. I need to go and have a look at it a little bit and make sure that everything is as it should be. So we're just gonna check that. Yep, beautiful. So we'll go and take care of the other field. I don't know why I'm driving on the field when I've got a perfectly good road right here. Okay, so we're gonna just take care of this real quick as well. It kind of, as you can see, it's kind of fertilized, but just not all over. So we're just gonna make sure that the field looks nice and everything is taken care of. Yeah, so that's what I said. I'm going to sort of have to look into sort of speeding things up a little bit, because otherwise what we're going to end up with is a bit of a, stale match type of thing, where you're doing the same old thing over and over and over again. And as much as I enjoy playing this game, I think it would get a little bit boring for you guys to, just see the same steps over and over again. So I'm going to try and do a huge cotton harvest, and that is to take care of the spinnery that we're going to buy, obviously, and start getting into you know, into a lot more fabrication, or no, production is not fabrication, into a lot more production as far as FS22 is concerned. Now there is a new map that I downloaded. I will show it to you probably in the next week or so. I am going to try and see if I can squeeze it in, but that's only if it's not going to become you know, you can sort of overwhelm it, and it becomes very, very hard for me to remember where I am, and you know, what I've done on this map and what I've done on the other map when I've got 3 or 4 maps going. So at the moment we've got 2 maps going, but we'll see what happens. I may keep this map and the new American map that I downloaded. It's Louisiana, South Louisiana or something like that, I believe it's called. And I may keep this map as a European map, and keep the Oxygen David map more like a private map where I play it on my own time when I get a bit of time. Okay, I downloaded this truck, and I realized that it's more an American truck than a European truck, but in the interest of sort of showing it off for this map, I bought it for a little while. I don't think it's going to be a truck that will stay permanently in this particular series, especially it seems to have some errors. But I thought, you know what, I'll download it. This way you get to see, because I do have to take some eggs at the bakery. Actually, do I need eggs at the bakery or not? I'm not quite sure. I haven't checked to see if it's auto load or anything like that. No, it doesn't look like it's auto load. But that's okay. We can easily. Oh, that's a bit fast. Slow down. So it's an awesome looking truck. The downside to it is that it seems to have a bit of can't load resource. I'm not quite sure what that is all about. So there seems to be something that's bugging it. Yeah, so it was just to the purpose of it is I thought, you know what, I downloaded, even in FS19, I downloaded so many mods, so many, especially trucks. Like FS19 seemed to be the, you know, an ideal scenario for someone that loves trucks, because there seem to be so many trucks in FS19. It's not funny. So I thought to myself, well, I'm going to do exactly the same this time. Is I'm going to download a humongous amount of trucks and utes and all that, which I'm never going to end up using. So I thought to myself, it's better that, you know, I kind of fix it up a little bit. We'll take this one as well. I checked the chickens off camera, and they've got plenty of food, so there's not a problem there. What we'll do is we'll take this what am I saying? We'll take these eggs to the bakery. I'm not quite sure how many of these. Whoa, don't smash into my own fence. So it does have a, you know, it's very well done, the truck. The sound is fantastic. The interior is, you know, looking fairly good from what I remember the original. Now I don't want to sell the eggs, obviously. We should have bread. Alright, so it's not selling them, which is good. It's just taking them in as inventory. I realize that it's kind of a little bit of a pointless exercise, because if we look at the bakery, so I need all of those. Well, at the moment I just got eggs and flour. I need sugar, I need milk, I need butter. Strawberries I'm getting as well. Actually no, you know what I'll do? I'll go and get the flour. I've got a couple of pallets of flour. Now I realize that I could be using a forklift, and you know what, I may give it a go. I have tried it off camera to kind of do it that way, but I'm not very good at it, and I honestly did not want to put you through watching me. I mean, I can do it okay-ish by hand, as you can see, but even this is not, you know, U-built. Imagine I have to do it with a forklift. So that's the reason why I prefer to use super strength and just kind of pick things up like that, and I just drove from here and I drove past it. But that's okay, we'll go in this way. Okay, so it must be full. Flour, yes, full. Well, you can stay here until you get emptied. I did say I was gonna wash this. After all, I do have my super soaker. Okay, and the super soaker doesn't want to work. Why? Is there issues with it? Okay. Is it because I'm in there or what? Oh no, don't tell me my super soaker's gone bust, run out of water. Oh well, you know what? How much do you want to bet? And I'm in the wrong place. Where are we? Cars here. Because as soon as I got these, I had a few issues. Now let's have a look. See? That's one thing I hate about the trucks. They seem to always have issues. And, you know, awesome looking trucks like that one. But as you saw, as soon as I got rid of it, my super soaker worked. Wow, the sound of the rain on the roof of the car is almost like in real life. Alright, so I got rid of that truck. As you saw, it had issues, and I swapped it with this truck over here. And we got ourselves a trailer. We're going to go and pick up a couple of horses. Now, we don't have... it's a bit late to look left and right, but anyway. Yeah, we don't have the feed for the horses. I don't believe we have any oats. We should have actually some oats from... I'll show you this truck. This is from Mod Hub. So just the in-game download. Oh, the other way. Awesome looking truck. Oh, I didn't even realize that you can... There you are. If you hold the left mouse button, you can actually lift it up from the front. Don't know why you would need to lift it up from the front, not from the back. So does it have... Well, it tells me that I should be able to do something from the back as well. I wonder it's because it's connected to the trailer that it doesn't do anything. Alright, let's get our horses. As you can see, it's raining, so very little chance of actually me being able to do any harvesting. So I'm hoping that it, you know, that this will not last forever type of thing all day today. Alright, so what horses do we want? I like this horse. Okay. Can reproduce. They need to be ridden daily to increase the value. Animals that are healthy and older than 22 months can reproduce. That's nice. So you know what? We'll select this one. Buy. And we'll get this one. Okay, so they should be in our trailer. Yes, they are. I'm trying to remember which one. I think this is the horses from memory. So let's go have a look. Does this gate actually open? Yes, it does. Okay, and let's get in. Select. Move to husbandry. Yes. Okay. Select. Okay. Okay, let's get closing our, get to the gate and close it, because the last thing we want to do is have to chase them around. And there we are. We'll come back and have a bit of a chat to the horses, eh? Oh, there you are, where I can bring the roller now and take care of this while it's raining. Okay, so we're gonna drop you there. Go and get a tipper where I can carry goods. Wow, 82,000 liters. Okay, I was gonna say 8,000 to 8,200. 82,000 liters. You know what? I don't want to do it, but this is just making me curious. How can that truck handle 82,000 liters? There's no way that that's possible. but it's there, so I gotta try it. 82,000 liters. This is unbelievable. There's no way that this truck could move. The bad thing is that I don't have anything in here. I don't think I haven't looked in my silos for forever. Let's have a look. Oh, I got 50,000 liters of that. Oh, I got a humongous amount of barley, oats. But you know what? I gotta try it. Oh, I've got weeds I gotta come and take care of. This is unbelievable. And look how easy it carries us. Obviously, it was designed. Might as well feed the chickens while we're here. You know, I've got to give it to him. He worked it out pretty good to be able to carry the 82,000 liters spot on. Now, again, even he said it, as you saw when I bought it, that it's unrealistic. But 82,000 liters. It would have been nice if he would have done that particular bit there. At least give it a 5,000 liter. Okay, so let's. Oh no, I forgot that you can't do that in FS22. Okay, I want to see what stage these weeds are at. I completely. Okay, so that's fine. So let me know, what do you think of that truck? 82,000 liters. You saw how easily it turned around and everything else. Okay, run through the machine. So, okay, realism is not there, no doubt about it. But you've got to give it to it, I suppose. It seemed to do a very, very good job at getting rid of. What am I? I'm trying to think of the weeds and that at the same time of driving that 82,000 liters around. All right, we'll let him do this. You have seen me do this before. I don't need to sit here and watch him do this. Okay, turn you off. We'll come back to you. We've got to set up a job, create a job, go to. Okay, and now I'll wait for it to get there, and then I'll go and get some oats to the horses. We've got 2,000 liters of oats, so I'll go and do that. All right, so while the oats harvester, while the olive harvester is going to the place there, I've decided to come and feed the horses. One thing that I kind of forgot is about this. So I may have to move this grass dryer from here. And another thing that I wanted to do is I saw in here that with the grass dryer, where are you? Grass dryer. Hey, you can change it to distribute. Now I'm gonna do that because I'm curious to see distribute to what? Is it gonna distribute it to the horses? To my animals? So we'll give it a bit of time and then I'll come back and have a look into it. See, is it grass? So it should be no problems here. But I'm curious to see if it distributes it to our horses or not. It kind of lifts up the ute a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, let's see how our guy going. Okay, I'll see you when I'm doing olives. Okay, so olives harvesting for the second year is on. So we will look at the other way, the other way, the other way. Go closer that way. Okay, first, let's see which one is the easiest way to do it. Inside cab view. Put it on cruise control, that way I don't have to bother with both of the throttle and the positioning. I wonder what happens with this if they wither. Do they just disappear, or would you have to completely destroy a whole row of olives trees? Well, I don't really know, to be honest. They could have, I would imagine, and I'm hoping that in real, well, they have a camera in real life. It would have been nice if you had like a third view, and the third view to be the view from in front of the thing, in front of the harvesting part. I don't know, what would you call it? It was a bad idea to put this. It was such a bad idea to put this thing there, to put the factory there. Okay, so we're down to our last 4 rows. I was wondering why I'm not making, well, the factories are not making any oil. And guess what? I forgot to activate it. So, as you know, most of you that have watched my video, you remember that the factory was facing the other way. So I turned it around because it was very hard to collect the pallets the way it was. And obviously then I added back whatever product was in there. The problem is I completely forgot to activate it again. So we've been playing all these weeks and it's just been sitting there, not actually making any oil. It had everything, and it still has everything that it needs, but yeah. So now I activated it. Just kind of, I kind of thought about it. I was like, hang on a little bit. Why isn't he doing anything? Why isn't he producing anything? Still the only one pallet that was there from when I turned it the other way around. And then I looked into, I thought, hang on, I probably forgot to activate it. Now, it's important with this game, obviously, that you forget, that you remember to activate and deactivate. Like if you've got a factory that you've got nothing in it, you need to, or you don't need whatever it's producing. You don't need to keep it activated, because what happens is it just costs you money for no reason. But if you then wanted to produce, well, in this case, oil, you need to remember to activate it. You know what? I think I'm going to leave this last row not pick it and just leave it there, because I'm curious to see what happens with the olives if you don't pick them. So we are in October, and if I remember, I'll come back and look next month, and they should wither by then. And I'm curious to see if something happens to the whole row, to the trees, or nothing happens. It's just something that I sort of thought as I'm harvesting here. Okay, come on, come on. The yield of olives is a bit weak, in my opinion. So the first row here, it's not, I'll show you, it's not been harvested. So the olives are still there. The other one is being harvested. So I'm curious to see what happens to the actual olives, or to the actual trees. Do they die? Do they, I'm not sure. So we'll leave it and see what happens. We will lose, what, about 800 liters of olives. Okay, so we finished harvesting olives. Yeah, okay, not really getting a humongous amount of crop from them, but we do make quite a bit of money off the oil. So return the harvester back. We don't want to be paying fees for it unnecessarily. Activated our factory so it actually starts working instead of just sitting there. Let's move that out of the way so we don't it doesn't interfere with the new bottles of oil coming up. So we're gonna put that there. We're gonna got this little grass field over here, so we're gonna use the olive trees fertilizer to fertilize this field as well. After all, it is a modded sprayer that has a 20-meter width, so that's decent size for a small field like this one. I know it's not really the way it's supposed to be, and I know that this type of thing is more shooting the fertilizer in the air, not really shooting it onto the ground, but it works, and it's here, and I'm feeling lazy to go and pick up a whole new sprayer from the yard and bring it here and so on. So being lazy, in other words, that's the best way to describe it. So we'll finish this, and then this will be our episode. So I want to take this opportunity again to thank you for your support, and I hope and pray that you have a wonderful day wherever you are. I can't put worker on this, so I will have to do it manually. So I can't even let the worker do it, which is fine. It's not an issue. Anyway, yeah, like I said, thank you for your support. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family. Stay safe. And yeah, hope to see you in our next video, in my next video. And if you like what you see, feel free to press that like button. Feel free to subscribe. Sounds feel free. That's a funny expression, but anyway. And yeah, if you have any comments, write them down. I look forward to reading your comments. Not that I get a humongous amount of comments, but the few that I do get, I look forward to reading them, and I do my best to try and answer. So God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next episode. See you later. Bye bye.